Hello, this is the third lecture of Material Science and Metallurgy, and in this lecture, we are going to study three crystal structures that are predominantly found in metals. These crystal structures are body-centered cubic, face-centered cubic, and hexagonal closed pack. In this video of lecture 3, we will study the body-centered cubic crystal structure. Body-centered cubic crystal structure belongs to the family of cubic system in which all the edges of the unit cell are of same length and all the angles are right angles. So this is a unit cell of BCC crystal structure, and as you can see, at each corner of this unit cell there is an atom. It's actually 1/8 of an atom, as we will see in hard sphere model. So at each corner there is an atom, plus there is an additional atom at the interior or at the center of the cube. So that's why the name body centered cubic. This is the hard sphere model of the BCC crystal structure, and you can see that each corner atom is shared by 8 adjacent or adjoining unit cells. Okay, so that's why in a unit cell there is 1/8 of this um, item, but one complete body centered item is contained by each unit cell. So that's why if you want to calculate the total number of items in body centered cubic crystal system, we have 1/8 of each corner item, and there are 8 corners plus one body centered item, so this gives us 2. And that's why body centered cubic crystal system is a non-primitive crystal system. So this is another picturization of a material. So this is a crystal structure of a material having body centered cubic crystal system, and one particular unit cell is highlighted in this figure. The unit cell of the body centered cubic crystal structure, which is a cube, has 6 faces and one body diagonal. So each of the 6 faces has its own face diagonal, and there are 6 face diagonals, and the cube has one body diagonal. This information will be helpful in deriving the relationship between the uh, edge length A. So this is a particular edge of the cube represented by small a, and the radius of the item. So if that is a particular corner item, then the radius of this item is represented by small r. So many times we need this relationship, and we want to find out a in terms of r. Okay, so we need to find out what is the relationship between them, or maybe r in terms of a. Okay, so we need this relationship. So this is the relationship between the atomic radius r and the unit cell edge length a, and it can be easily derived by successive application of Pythagoras theorem. So let's say, for example, let's consider the face DHGC. Okay, so this is the bottom face of this unit cell, and the edge length is a. So that is also a. This is also a. Then the face diagonal of this bottom face can be calculated by applying Pythagoras theorem to the triangle DCG. So if you apply the Pythagoras theorem, then the face diagonal DG, so we want to find out DG, which is equals to a square plus a squared, so square root of this. So by applying Pythagoras theorem, we get 2a square. So this comes out to be square root of 2a A. So this is the length of the phase diagonal DG. So this is root 2A. It needs another color. So now we consider the triangle containing the body diagonal DFG, and as we know that DG is root 2A and FG is A, we again apply Pythagoras theorem to the right angle triangle DGF. Then we get the body diagonal DF is equals to by applying Pythagoras theorem we get root 2A plus root 2A squared, which is the length of the side DG, and A squared length of another side FG, and the square root of these two is equals to, so this comes out to be root 2A squared gives us 2A squared plus A squared 3A squared, and hence root 3A, this is A, and df can be represented in terms of the radius. So as you can see here that df can be calculated in terms of radius by adding the radii of this corner item that lies at corner D plus the diameter of uh, the body centered item plus the radii of of the corner item at corner G. Okay. So r plus 2r plus r gives us 4r is equals to root 3a. Hence, a is equals to 4 by root 3r, or r is equals to root 3 by 4a. And root 3 by 4, yes, 4 by root 3 comes out to be 2.31. Okay. So we will talk more about BCC. We will develop more relationships in the upcoming videos. In the next video, I will talk about face-centered cubic crystal structure. To see you in the next video.